Welcome back to Full Sail Live. I'm Daniel Kozy. Today is February 15th, 2026, which means it's Daytona Day. And today we will have the 68th running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. In 2025, world number one Scotty Scheffler had his best putting season of his career. The rest of the field needs to catch up because Scotty is on a roll. Earlier this week, Tampa Bay Buccaneers all-time leading scorer Mike Evans announced that he will be returning for a 13th NFL season, which means he's about to catch a lot more touchdown passes for someone in 2026. Do you smell that? That's the smell of leather baking in the hot Florida sun on a clay dirt field. That's right, it's February 20th, which means spring training is officially underway. The PGA Tour is going to heat up as players will take to different tournaments all throughout the state of Florida throughout the entire month of March. And that's why they call it the Florida Swing. Seven-time Cup Series champion Jimmie Johnson announced earlier this week that next year's 2027 Daytona 500 will be his final NASCAR race. Johnson has already won 2 Daytona 500s, and now he only has 2 more attempts. Last year he showed speed, and he finished 3rd. And he hopes to build on that result this year, but he will have to start 31st. This year's field will have to beat Hendrick Motorsports. Hendrick Motorsports has won more Daytona 500 wins than any other team with 10 victories. Not only have they won the past 2 Daytona 500s with William Byron, but they also qualify well, and they have proven to have a lot of speed here by winning 7 poles since 2015. With a stacked roster of Kyle Larson, a 2-time series champ, Chase Elliott, a 1-time series champ, William Byron, the 2-time Daytona 500 champion, and Alex Bowman, the rest of the field has their work cut out to keep up. Those are the 5 biggest storylines to watch for in this year's Great American Race. And not many races live up to their expectations, but this year's Daytona 500 expectations are at an all-time high, and someone's life could change with a visit to Victory Lane tonight. For Full Sail Live, I'm Daniel Kozy. Welcome to Full Sail Live. I'm Daniel Kozy. 22-year-old Spanish tennis player Carlos Alcaraz made history by becoming the youngest player in tennis history to complete the career Grand Slam. Carlos Alcaraz and Novak Djokovic played for the Australian Open title early Sunday morning from Rod Laver Arena. It was a 38-year-old Djokovic who was looking to win an all-time record-breaking 25th major title. He jumped out to an early lead and won the first set, but the rest of the match belonged to Carlos Alcaraz. The world's number 1 player swept the next 3 sets to claim his only missing major title. This huge victory now makes the young phenom the youngest player to win the career Grand Slam. This now gives him 1 Australian Open to go along with 2 US Open titles, 3 Wimbledon titles, and 2 French Open titles. He is now tied for 14th all-time in men's major championships. As Alcaraz continues to elevate himself in the sport at such a young age, after the match, he shared what goals still motivate him.
I hate lose, so that's my motivation. Trying to lose as less as I can. There are some tournaments that I just really wanted to win at least once. So few Master 1000. I just really wanted to complete, all the Master 1000. Trying to win at least once, every Master, and obviously the ATP Finals and the Davis Cup.
Alcaraz is on a historic pace and continues to separate himself from the competition. He will attempt to win his 3rd French Open in a row later this year in May.